Naruto is one of those series that's ridiculously popular with fan artists. So much so that if I didn't sit down and finally draw a pinup, one would have eventually spontaneously materialized out of thin air on my art table. Just like that Dragon Ball pinup did. You didn't think I actually drew that, did you? Greetings all, my name is Kontrol. I'm a veteran gamer with a knack for drawing. You're watching the latest in a series of gaming pinup videos. So, if you enjoy the show, think about hitting the like button on your way out and subscribe for more. Scripted entertainment in the US has been on a steep downward trajectory over the last few years. Our current crop of screenwriters are serving up movies and shows that only the local douchebags on Rotten Tomatoes could love.
Isn't that a bit of an overstatement?
Of course it is. This is the internet. You want nuance, go watch Gandhi.
Great movie.
The good news is, for those of us who crave entertainment where imagination and amusement take priority over goofy agendas, the good Lord done seen fit to give us Japan, the hastily produced animation capital of the world. It turns out that the gap left by blowing off terrible American TV is filled perfectly by going back and watching old anime series that I'd ignored forever. So in 2020, along with a few other animes, I finally got up to speed with Naruto, a series I only knew tangentially by having played just a bit of the Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 on PS4.
Hey, Kontrol. I watched the show too, just like you asked. I know Naruto backwards and forwards now.
Hey, that's great, Mello. It's really cool that you're taking your responsibilities to the channel more seriously.
Sexy jutsu! Hey, Kontrol. I'm Melonia, your new personal assistant. Perhaps you'd like to try my spicy ramen.
Mello, your new jutsu is inappropriate for YouTube and objectifies women.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying
I didn't say stop. And it's pretty obvious you only watched the first episode, you lazy cat.
Wait, are you telling me Naruto isn't a ninja who defeats male enemies by appealing to their sex drive?
No. Men are only defeated that way in real life.
I see.
For your information, Naruto is a boy who has to overcome his challenges through genuine struggle and perseverance, a feat made possible by a truly grueling story blueprint requiring several hundred episodes and more than one leap forward in time. It's a show that takes its time getting to its climax. So for the first 200 episodes or so, we're introduced to a boy ninja who is innately powerful, shows intermittent flashes of brilliance, but bungles things quite a bit. Naruto's recklessness and overconfidence are usually compensated for by the intervention of allies, and more often than that, plain old dumb luck. But his penchant for unlikely victory gives every impression of a kid on a collision course with a grand destiny.
Well, his name is the title of the show. He better do something impressive before it's over.
Unfortunately, the show couldn't resist introducing the cornball storytelling trope of prophecy into the mix via a giant talking toad in the second series, Naruto Shippuden. Yes, folks, Naruto is indeed the chosen one. Yeah, even more depressing, young Naruto's constant vow to become the Leaf Village Hokage one day is eventually treated as a literal goal, even after he's become the most powerful and revered ninja in the world. Kind of a boring, on-the-nose culmination to his journey. I mean, really? The whole time he was actually talking about his future job prospects? It seems to me that if Shikamaru comes up to Naruto and says, "Hey buddy, you've finally been nominated to be the new Hokage," Naruto should have said, "Wait, what? Oh God, no. You didn't think I was serious about that Hokage crap, did you?" Dude, I'm wealthy and famous now. Hinata and I are moving to Beverly Hills, bitch.
Yeah, let Captain Yamato wear the big-ass hat for a while.
The early episodes of Naruto really hit its stride when they introduced the concept of the Chunin exams, an event where young ninjas come from all the surrounding villages to compete against each other for promotion in their rank. A fairly lengthy arc that introduces the show's arch-villain Orochimaru, and also reveals Naruto to be a show that's not so much ninja as it is X-Men. We discover here that individual ninjas tend to have very unique abilities that are usually tied to family lineage. More importantly, we get to meet all of the ninjas in Naruto's rank level and see their individual skills in action. Which brings me to the single most impressive thing about the series as a whole. Naruto's world building and godly character development is actually awe-inspiring. The Leaf Village exists in an alternate modern-day Earth where computers, wireless headsets, and combustion engines exist, but weirdly automobiles and telephones do not. Village leaders can have video conferences, but mostly communicate via carrier pigeon. Travel between villages means walking, or leaping through the trees if you're in a hurry.
Oh man, could you imagine Team Kakashi hitting the gas in the Naruto mobile? Or maybe an attack van? Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh shit.
That would have been so dope.
During its run, you'll get to know every single one of Naruto's friends and acquaintances to an amazing degree. Characters with seemingly one-note personalities and little relevance to the story are all eventually shown to be unique and complex individuals. Seeds of very important late plot developments are planted early and often, and they pay off in mostly interesting ways, particularly in revelations about Naruto's late parents.
Naruto is actually the son of Cloud and Sailor Venus.
What? No. What?
Why is the second series called Shippuden? What exactly is the Shippuden?
It's obviously a Japanese word meaning 500 episodes, with only 200 episodes worth of material. Clip shows and flashbacks, baby.
Whoa, really?
No, that was a joke. Shippuden apparently means legends, or wind legend.
What about the third show, Boruto?
Boruto is a Japanese word meaning more Naruto bucks, even though the story has clearly run its course.
Good one, Kontrol. But seriously, what's Boruto?
I was serious.
Oh, that dislike button is about to get a workout.
Now, much like One Piece, Naruto is such a huge deal, it's generated enough video games to practically be its own genre by now. Not all of these games have made their way stateside, and there's no clear consensus on what the best game is, but my renewed interest in the character has caused me to return to Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, with the full intention of actually finishing this time. Naruto's signature move from literally episode 1 has been the
Sexy Jutsu! Hey, Kontrol. People love my gentle fist technique.
Shadow Clone Jutsu is what I was going to say. Basically, it's the multi-man power, first seen in Hanna-Barbera's The Impossibles. Invoking the Impossibles means I'm both well-versed on superhero cartoons and old as dirt. So it goes that Naruto's very first instinct when trouble kicks off is to increase the amount of manpower on his side, sometimes exponentially, as he can instantly conjure up an army of 1,000 Narutos. Just add water.
Wait, that sounds pretty much unbeatable.
1,000 insta-ninjas? Well, it creates the age-old problem of the OP superhero. You give your character a really cool and fun ability like stopping time or the ability to run at the speed of light, but now you have to create worthy challenges for them. So you're left with two options: dial down the superpower itself, or make the hero too stupid to use the power effectively.
Yeah.
Naruto combines a bit of both. The shadow clones mostly run mindlessly into attacks, and they're also instantly disintegrated on the slightest blunt impact. Their primary purpose usually ends up being at best a misdirection, and at worst, an easily dispatched nuisance. They don't even seem to give Naruto the tactical advantage of eyes everywhere, which makes it super weird when an arch villain called Pain shows up with that exact gimmick.
Personally, if I could just have highly expendable clones do all my ninja-ing for me, I'd never leave the ramen shop.
When I decided to draw Naruto, I was determined to get his hair a bit less Lisa Simpson? Seriously, once you see the resemblance, you can't unsee it. Since I was tossing shadow clones into the pinup anyway, I decided to have one assisting my main man Naruto with his Rasengan, or as I call it, the
So, you have chosen death.
attack.
I don't know. I hear a ninja can blow his own arm off if he's not careful with that.
Come on now, don't be ridiculous. Anyway, that will do it for this week. If you enjoyed this video, do the channel a solid and click the like button before filing out. And if you're a fan of Naruto, you'll be pleased to know we're not quite done. A lot to say about this show. And you see, while we absolutely avoid copying on this channel, we have no problem at all with copy ninjas. Hey, who ordered their ninja extra spiky?